Welcome, Aries, to Journey Tarot. This is your general reading for March 2023. This is a general reading and it will not resonate with everyone here. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you do find this is your journey, I'd like to invite you to like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps get the messages out to others that may also benefit from hearing them. And I truly do appreciate your support. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and dive on in. Looking for messages for March 2023. I had 4 that came right out for you. I have the 4 of Wands. Happy family, happy home. I also have the 9 of Pentacles. This is you. Finding your independence, building your abundance, accomplishing things, and maybe sort of isolating yourself a little bit so that you can follow through on the things you want to achieve. And then I have Strength in reverse, which is possibly a temptation coming in, a situation that can get out of hand. This situation is something that will take strength and perseverance to get through. Let's go ahead and take a look at your overall challenge for the month of March. Spirit. Aries, major challenge, please. Thank you. I have for you the Moon in reverse. The Moon in reverse wants to talk about secrets, things that we've buried deep inside ourselves that want to come up to the surface. They've been suppressed, they've been hidden. Often with the Moon in reverse, we've hidden things from ourselves, like traumas we've buried deep. And as they come up to the surface, we start to see them. The light is shining on them. They start to become clear to us. This is a good opportunity, even coming in the challenge position, to really root out and weed out things that have held you back, suppressed you, fears, anxieties, things you don't want to do. It's really a good opportunity when this shows up as a challenge to work through those issues, to free yourself and make yourself lighter. Let's go ahead and take a look at your strengths. Spirit, Aries strengths. What resources are available? Who's here to help them? What of their abilities do you want to highlight at this time? Aries, major strength for March 2023, please. A lot's coming out for you. All right. For strengths, we have the Sun. Now, the Sun card energy is being able to see the bright side of a situation. Things feel good. Things feel radiant under the Sun. I also love the Sun coming out here as a strength paired up with the Moon in reverse, because everything is illuminated under the Sun card energy. Things that have been in shadow come to light. I also have for you the 5 of Swords. Now, coming out as a strength, this is a card usually of conflict, of interactions that are negative, people wanting to win at all costs. But coming out as a strength, this is the ability to avoid conflict, to avoid having confrontations spring up in your life. And then I have coming out for you is the 2 of Wands. This is an opportunity to take a look at the different paths that you have available in front of you and really consider which direction you want to go in. Do you want to go out and follow the world? Do you want to travel? Do you want to do something new, start a new path? Or do you want to stay on the path that you're on? Which wand do you want to keep holding? These are great strengths to have. It's a good time to assess what changes you want to make, which path you want to follow. You'll have a natural talent at avoiding confrontation. And Sun card energy helps you stay in a positive mood, helps shine positive energy on everything around you, even negative situations. All right, let's come down here and take a look at these 3 cards. Okay, let's take a look at the 4 of Wands first. Now, the 4 of Wands is a card of marriage. This is a card of celebration. This is a card of coming together with friends and family, people that you're very close to, people that come together for a celebration, like a wedding, a graduation, a retirement, somewhere where people gather that you know, usually quite well, and it is to celebrate, not for sadness, not for separation, not for those types of things. It's for the hurrah. This is getting together for the hurrah with people you care about. This could reflect on an event that you'll be attending or hosting. This could be relating to your core relationships, your family and your friends. Let's go ahead and find out why the 4 of Wands is here for you. Tell me about the 4 of Wands. March 2023 for Aries, please. Why is that here for Aries? The Knight of Wands. this celebration, this adventure could be something that you're bringing about. Now, Aries, you could be definitely the Knight of Wands, being that this is a fire card energy here. The Knight of Wands is somebody that is passionate, they're driven, they're very enthusiastic. They are the life of the party. They want to have fun, they want to celebrate. And this person, if it's not you, and I believe for most of you, this will be you wanting to host or participate in some kind of group family function. Let's see where it's leading. We'll get some clarifiers on these issues as well, but let's see where this is leading for you. As a significant event in the month of March, there's something significant about it that they're highlighting it for. I don't feel like this is just like a regular party or something you're going to. It's something special. And I have the Ace of C, and wow, that's fantastic. The Ace of C coming about from this event is an offering of love. This is an emotional gift that you'll be receiving in the month of March due to this celebration, this event that likely you are hosting or have a significant part in creating. All right, let's get some clarifiers. That's kind of fun. All right. I don't get events often, but it's always fun when you do. All right. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands, please. Is this Aries? Is this someone else? Tell me more about this Knight of Wands. Nothingness. Tell me more. That's too much. Tell me more, please. And look at that. Wow. Okay, so what came out to clarify the Knight of Wands here? This fiery, energetic person is somebody that is bringing forth a passionate drive. They come forward with a lot of enthusiasm. Now, often the Knight of Wands is pretty hasty. They can be pretty intense, and we can see the Knight of Wands has actually come up to clarify the Knight of Wands intensity. This is somebody that is very driven. This thing could have sprung up very spontaneously. With the Nothingness card here, this is Hierophant card energy. That would be a card of Taurus. In this version of the Hierophant, Nothingness is more less about societal norms and more about finding a space within yourself that detaches from certain outcomes. But I think here, with it coming out to clarify, being that this is the option for the Hierophant in the deck, I would definitely think that this is about societal norms. This is marriage. This is institution. This would be like a college or a university or your marriage or a big corporation. This is something that's seen as part of the path of life that people walk, and we do it this way because we've always done it this way. This is how it works. This is people coming together in union, following traditional patterns. And I see this springing up kind of spontaneously with it being Nothingness. You had no, I won't say you had no knowledge that this was coming about, because this is past energy. You clearly do now have information about it. Aries, I think for a lot of you, you're going to be invested in the month of March in creating a celebration for yourself. And I really feel wedding or some kind of commitment ceremony for many of you. That won't resonate with all of you, I'm sure, but I feel like you're integral in building that. I don't know that you are the person under the arch here, but this is people that you're warm with, you're close to, that you love them, you are celebrating. Tell me more about the celebration. Thank you. Takes a lot of trust. Someone came in pretty quickly. This is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups comes riding in, offering their cup of love. Now, this could be leading up here to this Ace of Cups where you receive this gift. So this could be what's significant about this event here, is that there is possibly this water sign person that you're meeting at this event. Now, for very few of you, you're marrying a water sign in the month of March, or planning your wedding with them, or planning some kind of celebration with your water sign that just really embraces family and commitment. For others of you, you're meeting this water sign during this event. Tell me more about them, please. That would be a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, or somebody with a lot of water in the chart. They're a hopeless romantic. Now, courage is coming out, and I love courage being placed with trust here. This is the card of Leo. For some of you, this fiery energy isn't you. It could be this Leo person here in the Strength card, courage. with courage and trust, we move forward into the incoming energy, into this offer of love. This is a brand new emotional gift that you receive, and that is coming in. Tell me more about that emotional gift, please. I really think it's a person. Now, for those of you who are already in committed relationships, this could be highlighting another kind of emotional gift. It could be healing. It could be recovery. It could be making amends, having the courage and trust to reconnect with an old person from the past that maybe the relationship was kind of painful. Perhaps like a family member, being that it's under the Four of Wands, that card of family. Ooh. Thunderbolt and the Miser coming out here. Wow, this cup of love is a huge transformation for you. This is Tower card energy, and it can shake everything up in your life. Being that it's clarifying the Ace of Sea, which is an overwhelmingly positive card. Overwhelmingly positive. This transformation, this Thunderbolt energy of this shock, I feel is really good. And further clarifying it, I have the Four of Pentacles, the Miser card. Now, the Miser is kind of seen as somebody that's like a penny pincher, or somebody that's really kind of hoarding their resources, their energy, their money, whatever it is, their stability, keeping it grounded and safe. We can go further with this card and take a look at the Four of Pentacles, in that it is building a foundation. It is building a new security. The Four of Pentacles, when it's not talking about people that are pinching their pennies or anything like that, it's people that are holding on to what's theirs, protecting it, keeping it safe, keeping it grounded. And often they're doing that so they can build upon it. Now, at some point, it does call to let that energy flow. But when I look at these three cards together, what I see for a lot of you here is a major transformation due to this person that you're interacting with at the celebration here in the month of March. And wow, it has the opportunity to really shake down things that have occurred in the past. Let me have a card to clarify the Thunderbolt, please. Let's find out a little bit about that. What it's initially really telling me is that this cup of love right here, and the Ace of Cups is a cup of love, but it can be an apology, it can be an emotional offering. Whatever it is something that really fills your heart with joy. This is something that really fills your heart with joy, and you don't see it coming and you don't expect it, and it changes everything, allowing you to build this little bit of stability here to get that Four of Pentacles into place so that you can start restoring whatever was broken by the Tower moment. Okay. Tell me a little more about that Tower, please. Thank you. I have the Knight of Chalices, and I'm going to read it sideways because I did not determine or ask for it to be right side up or upside down. So we'll give you the meaning for both of this. Now, this is this is the Knight of Cups, just like this is the Knight of Cups. So this card is about this Knight of Cups that you're meeting at this event. This Knight of Cups is playful. They're loving, they're romantic. They can tend to be jealous. They can tend to be possessive. This is somebody that wants to take you out on a date. They want to read you poetry and go dancing with you, or, you know, make you a sandwich. I mean, whatever ways that show you love. This person wants to show you love and offer this cup of love. But this cup of love changes everything. It requires trust and courage to negotiate this, but it does build a stability, a stable, firm foundation. For a very, very few of you, most of you, I see this as a very positive thing, but for a very few amount of you, I would caution you to, particularly those of you that are currently in stable, committed relationships, and somebody comes in and upsets the apple cart in a romantic fashion. This Miser card could be a sign that, well, the Thunderbolt card could tear down everything that you've known before. And you're quite happy with that because this is something that fills your heart with joy, that it shakes up the stability that you've already established, and you need to start rebuilding the foundation with this Knight of Cups. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. All right, but I feel like that's for a few of you. For most of you, I feel like you're going to an event, probably one you're planning yourself. You're going to meet someone there or interact with someone that you haven't seen. Perhaps there was a rift in the past, and have an ability to heal and reconnect. This is something that takes the strength and the courage and the trust to move forward, and it's very emotionally fulfilling. The next card that came out for you was the Nine of Pentacles. And I'm just going to kind of slide these aside. They may come back into relevance, but since this is a month-long reading, I wanted to get a little more. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles, again, is somebody that has done the hard work, the labor themselves. They've built their strength, their security, their stability. They have built their own resources. They have their beautiful garden, and everything that's inside that garden is something they created or brought about. Now, they tend to be a little isolated from others. They tend to keep themselves out of communication. We can look here on this card, and the falcon here actually is wearing a mask. So it's kind of like stopped communication. But it's not that you can't communicate. It's just that you're staying in your garden of safety that you've built. Now, this is a powerful card of creating and having what you need. This is a card of having everything you need. The caveat with it is when you are in the Nine of Pentacles, you don't necessarily need anyone else. And it lightly encourages you to get out. It's overwhelmingly positive, like so many of the cards here. But it also encourages you to get out and communicate and interact with other people. I feel that with like this Miser card here as well. While you're building up your resources and creating that stability, at some point the energy has to flow. You have to give to receive. You have to receive to give. And, you know, keeping things in motion. And this isn't just about money. It's about love. It's about kindness, forgiveness, all of it, all of it. You need to let energy flow rather than keeping it to yourself. To grow even more. It's quite all right to hold back your energy when you need to hold back your energy. The Nine of Pentacles is a gentle nudge to move forward. Let's go ahead and find out why it's here for you. That's like, you have it. You have what you need, Aries. You've built it. You've designed it. Now it's time to go out and share it. Okay. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? The Page of Wands in reverse. So the Page of Wands in reverse, again, could be you, Aries. We have another fire card energy happening here. This is somebody that possibly had a lot of different irons in the fire, a lot of different plans and ideas, not being quite sure which direction they want to go. A lot of different plans, a lot of different desires to move in different directions, but really being ungrounded in how to present them. So I feel this is kind of in the deep past, and I feel like for most of you, it's you. For some of you, you could have been interacting with another fire sign, perhaps younger than yourself or less experienced. But I feel like for the bulk of you, what this is showing is that you've had many ideas and many plans in the past that did not work out. We've now moved into the Nine of Pentacles, and you are finding security and stability here in this position of being in the Nine of Pentacles. You've built your success. You don't want to go back to being the Page of Wands, where you are throwing so many different ideas out there that none of them stick. This is having learned your lesson. No, I don't want to say that like a negative thing. It's like you've tried and you've tested and you've tasted a lot of different opportunities, and you don't want to go back to where you have to start all over again. You like being here in this Nine of Pentacles position. Let's go ahead and see where that's leading for you. Spirit, we have the Nine of Pentacles here. Current position for Aries for the month of March 2023. Tell me a little more about this, please. Where is this leading? Where is this leading for Aries? I like that. Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is the Five of Earth. This is upward mobility. This is after having been shut out in the cold, being trapped away from things that you desired. This is finding the key and letting yourself inside. This is upward mobility, gaining stature, gaining structure, gaining security, all of it growing in abundance. Five of Pentacles, Five of Earth in reverse is having that feast on the table. Wow. So what I see here, before we even clarify, is that you've had a lot of plans. Some of them did not work out. You felt like you had a lot of energy going in different directions. You've found a plan that feels stable. It feels like it's growing in abundance. It's something that's yours, something that you've worked hard for, something that you are proud of. This is your budding, blossoming garden here. And here you are in the incoming energy, upwardly mobile. This is gaining security, finding yourself being back inside. And whatever you're inside of, whether it's a community, yourself, your peace, whatever it is, it's the place where you feel safe and stable. You are no longer out in the cold. All right, let's get some clarifiers. Tell me more about this Page of Wands, please. Thank you. Four of Cups, for water energy. This is you turning in, recognizing, and this is past energy, recognizing that there was a lot of noise and confusion around you. You can see the shadow, all this energy around her, and she's just shut it out. She's meditating, she's reflecting, she's looking into the ocean of herself, subconscious, and seeing what she really wants and desires. This helped her clear this clutter, and I may say he or she for any of these cards. Any gender can be represented in the tarot. It's the feeling of the card that matters. So this person has shut out the noise, the clutter, the confusion. That let them put down a lot of the wands that they really weren't, might have been curious about, but didn't want to engage further with. Okay, different plans, letting things go away, not having to finish every project. This is saying, this project's not working out. It's really not giving me what I wanted. I'm going to focus on the ones that build my Nine of Pentacles. Tell me more about that Nine of Pentacles, please. There was a Four of Swords moment, or as you're sitting here in your new safety and security, you are planning to move forward even more. This is a period of rest. This is a period of looking out the window at the colored, bright, beautiful world. And here we have this gray energy here, and this person, the color from this beautiful world is leaking onto their clothing. They are being filled with enthusiasm, excitement. It's coming on gradually. They're healing, they're restoring, they're finding their passion and their excitement. They have been postponing action on this plan in the safety that they've built and their security here in this Nine of Pentacles garden. They've been healing in there. That kind of really gives me the extra feeling that this Nine of Pentacles is not only about security and stability and things that you've created. It shows me that you have built a safe place for yourself to allow some healing to occur. While this healing is occurring, and it definitely is, we have all of these fours here. We have four, so many fours. Fours are about finding stability and structure. They are, the cube. They are stable. They are hard to tip over, if that makes sense. Fours are about finding a center groundedness. And here it's with finances. Here it's with emotions. Here it's with actions and communication. This person is about to communicate. They've been healing, keeping themselves in, just like this falcon that's kind of not communicating because its eyes are covered. All right, let's take a look at the Five of Earth in reverse. Where is this leading? Where is this leading for Aries, please? Thank you. I have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a time of action. This is somebody that's going to come in with the communication. This is somebody that's mind is going a lot of different directions, much like the Page of Wands. But the Page of Swords is a little different in that they can be quite sharp and cutting. This is somebody that is thinking about what they need to remove. They're not to the point of doing that, but they definitely want to communicate. Now, the Page of Swords also talks about education. It talks about learning something new. This is gathering resources and gathering information. This is getting the study time in to really understand something. A lot of readers will say that this is a card about somebody that's spying or watching your social media or things like that. For me, it can definitely be something like that, but I really feel that since this is your personal path here of clearing out the clutter of all of these different ideas that you've had, finding yourself in your safe space, growing for healing, finding security within yourself, this is moving forward. This is seeing your path to abundance and success, getting yourself in from out of the cold. Now, you are out of the cold now in your Nine of Pentacles garden. This is a different kind of aspect and a different kind of feeling, but it definitely deals with stability and security. And here we have the Page of Swords. A lot of you are going to be embarking on a new journey of study, learning something brand new. This is gathering information and preparing to move forward. Often this deals with communication, the spoken, the written word. This is working on the internet, anything written, working in law, working in anywhere where people communicate with each other. Someone is a very effective communicator. I'm stuttering today, so that's not me. This is moving forward and learning something new. So I see for some of you, most of you actually, you're in a period of healing. It's a good safe space though. And you're about to embark on a new adventure that's actually going to bring more prosperity and stability into your life, making you feel that you've come out of the cold. Maybe coming out of the chaos of this Page of Wands in reverse energy where there was just too many plans, too many ideas. They've been pared down. The clutter and the confusion has cleared away in this healing period. A lot of you are going to be learning something new and embarking on a new educational journey. The third card that came out for you, I have Strength in Reverse. Strength in Reverse talks about situations that can get out of hand if we don't control our animalistic desires to just react. The Strength in Reverse could be a Leo that you're interacting with, but I really don't feel like that here. I feel like this is a situation where, you know, you got to keep it together. Let's find out why it's here for you. The Queen of Cups. Now, this could be a water sign you're interacting with, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. This could be somebody that you have a committed relationship with. The Queen of Cups is the most love that someone can offer to another human. She is abundant and flowing in her love. It's literally spilling all over the place. So this Queen of Cups, you could be feeling that way, Aries, but this is water. This could be a water sign you're interacting with. This could be even a family member. At the moment, we don't know, but we can see a situation is escalating here. There's a lot of love here. Situation is escalating. Where is it leading? Where is this leading for Aries, please? Where is this leading? The Two of Fire in reverse. That's interesting because we have the Two of Fire, Two of Wands up here as your strength. The Two of Fire is sitting at a decision point, deciding whether or not you want to move forward, but this is a choice you don't want to make. It's something that you're looking at and considering. This is actually really positive that the Two of Wands is here as your strength, because I don't feel like this is going to be a difficult decision for you. Let's find out more about it though, and let's start and look at who this Queen of Cups is. Is this Aries in their emotional watery form, or is this someone else that Aries is interacting with? Tell me more about this. Just to get another element in here, we're going to have a little earth with the Hermit. This is aloneness. The Hermit is somebody that seeks guidance from the universe. They go inside to find their own inner wisdom. When the Hermit climbs the mountain, they isolate themselves from others. Kind of like this Nine of Pentacles in the garden with this Four of Swords. They go to find their own source of wisdom and strength. When they are done, when they're done taking their hermit time, their alone time, they are the wise one. And I feel like this is you getting in touch with your emotion and your feelings. And I feel like this is something you've been participating in. Now, some of you have been interacting with a Virgo, and this can represent a Virgo that you have a lot of love for, that has a lot of love for you. This would be a really dynamic relationship between the Queen of Cups and the Hermit, the Virgo. But I feel like that this is actually kind of bouncing over here to this current safe space that you've been in, where you've been healing, recovering from whatever this Page of Wands, Four of Cup energy was, sorting out all the clutter. And here you are. Look at this. About done. Still up on your hill, getting ready to come down. And I was going to say about the Hermit. The Hermit goes up seeking wisdom, but while they're up there, they are like the light. People travel far and wide to go get wisdom from the Hermit. The Hermit is the sage. They are the wise one on the hill. They have all of the information inside them that they need to know that brings them centeredness, groundedness, peace, serenity, happiness, success. But they have it up on the hill, and you got to work hard to travel to go there to get that. I feel like this was you. And for you, Aries, a lot of you, this was you getting in touch with your emotions. What makes your cup full? Sorting out the clutter here of this Four of Cups. Discovering what makes your heart feel full of joy and happiness. And this has been a journey that I believe most of you have been on. Some of you are still in this energy of being in your safe, protected space that you've built for yourself while you recover further. Let's see what can get out of control about the situation here with the Strength card. Tell me about the Strength card, please, in reverse. Tell me more. I have the King of Pentacles. This would be, wow, some of you are interacting with a Virgo or a Capricorn or a Taurus. This is the King of Pentacles, somebody that's very stable. They have everything they need. Now, this is kind of like this Nine of Pentacles here. This person has mastered stability. They have a lot to offer. They are very stable, committed, focused. They are determined. Now, they generally move fairly slow. The King of Pentacles is the most stable of the kings. They are grounded. They know exactly what they want. They have worked hard for what they've achieved. They're not afraid to share it. They take a lot of time and energy, though, making sure that what they want is what they want. When the King of Pentacles moves forward, they do so with great, deliberate intent. They don't do anything offhand. The King of Pentacles is incredibly stable. So, wow. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more about that King of Pentacles, please. Clarifying strength and reverse. Tell me more. Page of Pentacles. Adventure. What is it about you here, Aries? Where this strength in reverse is clarified with these two very promising stable cards of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, who's going forward, plant a new seed of opportunity, looking for their adventure just over the hill, what their rainbow is. And here, the King of Pentacles, who's fully manifested this rainbow. Look at that. There's a whole journey here from the Page to the King. But they're both about this rainbow in the background, this abundance, this security and stability. What is it about that, though, that can get out of hand for you? Spirit, I'm going to get a card out of here to clarify further. Not these two. Let's look at the strength in reverse. And I apologize. I know there's a lot of cards on the table. There's a lot of clutter there. But also recognize that not really a lot of you actually watch what's going on the screen. Right now, we've got the strength in reverse right there in the center. Okay. Spirit, let's clarify the strength in reverse again. Let's use this deck. Ten of Swords in reverse. Not letting something go. Something that has come to an end, not letting it go. This is Seven of Pentacles. This is the apprentice kind of card. Somebody that's just learning something new, a new skill. Oh. Huh. All right. Aries, for those of you that I'm reading for in this section here, and I'm going to go ahead and just clear a little bit of clutter off here because there is a little too much at this time. Let's get these guys more in focus. More in focus. There we go. I'm just going to scoop them off. You need those, my friends? Just go ahead and scroll on back. Okay, here we go. All right. Queen of Cups and the Hermit. Past energy. Woo, this is somebody This is you filling up your cup of love and taking your path of wisdom. And here we have the strength in reverse, which is kind of losing control of a situation, or the risk of losing control of a situation. Here is an opportunity here that you were working on, you were growing. This was a project, a plan, some abundance, stability that you were growing for yourself. Now, we did have the Nine of Pentacles over here in this stack, but we're moving that aside. This was one of your projects that you were creating with abundance. Now, excuse me, creating for abundance. But it required letting go of something. This was a project you had to let go of. Thought you had to let go of. You had thought it had come to an end. This was a project that was escalated in a way that was not positive for you. But this is overwhelmingly positive. This is something, Aries, I'm just going to rephrase this for you. I feel like the strength in reverse is that there is an opportunity in front of you that is full of adventure and abundance. This is your journey of seeking your stability, your financial abundance. This is having what you need and growing to become this King of Pentacles here. To have the abundance that he has, that stability, that solid, committed nature that the King of Pentacles has. But I feel like this was a project or plan that you had in place that you abandoned. I feel like you abandoned it. This was, and you could be thinking about this right now. It could be something that you thought was going to fill your heart with a lot of happiness. And you went up the hill in hermit mode and came down and did this passionate project that you had, something that you wanted to nurture and grow, but it came to an end with the Ten of Swords in reverse. You did not want to let it go, Aries, and this is much clearer now. Thank you for bearing with me while it comes into focus. So the Ten of Swords, you did not want to let this go. This was something you wanted to hold on to because you feel and you know that it is growing so much abundance for you. This is something I feel for most of you that's involving finances, security. For some of you, it will be actually a earth sign person. Let's take a look at the Two of Fire, because this is not wanting to make this choice of which direction to go. We know that this is a good time to make this choice. At least look at the options, because Two of Wands is there in your strength for the month of March. For most of you, this is going to involve a person, the Lovers, possibly a Gemini. But the Lovers also talks about choices, decisions, which path to walk. This is choosing to move forward for financial abundance, maybe doing something that you don't really enjoy, or taking the path and doing something that you really, really love that doesn't appear to increase your financial abundance. You feel kind of guilty about this situation. Eight of Swords. This is being trapped in your head as you try to make this decision. This is feeling like there's some guilt. You want to follow the path that fills your heart with joy because you feel like the abundance isn't about Pentacles to you, Aries. Your abundance and the joy that you're seeking for is more about stability, security, being committed, being loyal. But you killed this project because it wasn't going to grow a bush that had enough Pentacles. You're having guilt thinking about following a path that doesn't grow a lot of money. This is not going to resonate with all of you. And this is incoming energy. This is just going to resonate with some of you. All right, I've got to wrap up quick because I know I'm going to run out of time on this recording. Just the space inside my phone. All right, Aries. You know what I love is I set my deck down and occasionally a card will flip around and while I'm shuffling, and when I set it down right here on top is you. This is you. Now, so I see you coming up to a choice here in the month of March, Aries, where you're gonna want to look at the option to follow the path that brings you joy and happiness, or the path that brings you money. And you can have both of these things. You can have both of these things. The things that we do that we love, we are often wildly successful. It's about the journey that you're taking. And I want to encourage you to follow what makes your heart full of joy. At the end of the day, that's what really fills us with satisfaction and happiness. The Rebel, does things their own way. And look, underneath it, also upright, was celebration. This is celebrating with your friends. This is people that you choose to be with, that you love. And I feel like the trick here is not getting caught in your head, not suffering from guilt of not providing enough stability or security to someone else. I think at this time, focusing on your security and your stability is really where most of you are. And I think that that is critical at this time. And I feel like that showed here in the other spreads too, with the 9 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. This is coming out of this garden with your security intact. And look, it brings in abundance with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse coming back in. Now, for a lot of you, you have a water sign coming into your life, somebody that's really going to shake your world up, offer you that big cup of love. I love to see that too. And Aries, I'm going to end here because I'm running out of time. Thank you for watching Journey Tarot. If this is your journey, please like and subscribe. And until I read for you again, may your journey be full of joy.